Welcome to Golf Training Hacks. Have you ever gone out and bought a new driver or maybe a new set of clubs to resolve an issue? Well, you know you're not alone if you've done that. So many recreational golfers will purchase new equipment to resolve an issue like getting some more distance on their drive or maybe reducing the tendency to slice. And that new driver might squeeze out a couple extra yards, but if you're still standing up at impact or if your back still hurts, has that new equipment really fixed anything? Consider this. That new driver is like taking more cholesterol medication because you have escalating symptoms, but the underlying health issue has never been addressed. So maybe adding new clubs to your bag can help, or maybe it's not an equipment problem. If the equipment is really the problem, then why can you hand a pro any club and they'll do well? Think about the club Jack Nicklaus used to win the 1974 Players' Championship. It was a Persimmon McGregor Tommy Armour 693 driver. It probably looks something like this. In that championship, he shot 16 under at the Atlanta Country Club, and for the 1974 season, he averaged about 260 yards with a driver that looked like this. Not too bad. But how do you think Jack would have done if he had back pain due to disc injuries or if he stood up at impact? Well, he probably wouldn't have done as well with that club, and you could probably have handed him any club, and if he had back pain or stood up at impact, he certainly wouldn't have shot 16 under during that championship. If you're struggling to improve your golf swing, here's what new equipment can't fix. It can't fix the compensations that your body invents due to the lack of physical capacity to actually swing a golf club with good technique. When you're struggling to improve, and even the lessons and practice don't help, or you're in pain, it's not likely that new equipment's the answer that you're looking for. That's because your body lacks the physical capacity to actually handle the force of a golf swing. So swing a golf club safely with good technique is just something your body can't do, even with new clubs. Now, that's not a new equipment problem, that's not a more practice problem, that's not a more lessons problem, or you'd be getting better and your back wouldn't hurt. That's a physical capacity problem. When your body lacks the physical capacity to actually swing a golf club with good technique, it's going to do the only thing it can do. It's going to compensate. It's going to find workarounds for the missing movement options that it needs but doesn't have. Your body is trying to survive the golf swing. Surviving the golf swing. That's something beyond what new equipment can fix. That's because when your body has physical limitations that are restricting movement, your brain's going to find a way to move. Your brain's going to find other movement options, even if they're not the best options, rather than place your joints and soft tissue into compromised position that can cause injury. That's because your brain's primary goal is survival. And from an evolutionary point of view, if you get injured, you can't move. And if you can't move, you can't find food. If you can't find food, you can't eat. And if you can't eat, you can't survive. Now that's great for survival, but it's not so good for your golf swing. Here's the takeaway from all of this. If you have the physical limitations that are creating the compensations that make it really difficult for you to improve your golf swing, the new driver and the new equipment probably isn't going to help that much. It's like taking more medication to address unresolved health issues. But here's the more troubling problem. Those compensated swings will eventually lead to pain and injury. Now, it's not one compensated swing that gets you. It's accumulating those swings year after year, round after round, practice session after practice session that accumulate the micro traumas that will lead to pain and injury. It's like hitting your thumb with a hammer. You can hit your thumb once and it hurts, but if you continue to hit your thumb over and over again, well, that thumb is going to be in trouble. And all this is going to cost you a lot more than the $650 you spent on that new driver. If you're looking for a more comprehensive approach to building the physical foundation that your golf swing needs, the programs at golftraininghacks.com are designed specifically for that. No golf swing drills, no golf swing tips, just the underlying work that will build a physical foundation to help you improve your golf swing. So if this is landing for you, we'd love you to subscribe to this channel and to check out golftraininghacks.com. At Golf Training Hacks, we not only want you to play better golf, but we want you to move better and feel better every day so you can play the best golf of your life for the rest of your life.